something down in your paper that we can talk about? Jackie's got the thumbs up. Jakari's got the thumbs up.
My name is Kari.
He said that.
I
Oh,
said
they
that.
said Jakari.
No, I said Jakari.
Sorry.
No problem. Jennifer, we good?
Yeah.
Fernando, good?
Why is
Jose,
Oh, I'm just like, trying to look good in the camera.
you trying to look at the Okay.
you recording?
Have you finished? Have you finished? This is great. And no, I didn't wear the jacket in front of the camera. Jose,
Yes.
go ahead. You finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's still working on the do now? Raise your hands.
You gotta show that to the district, whatever people call.
Yeah, you keep this to do the exit, but we're probably not gonna get to the exit ticket today.
Oh, cool.
All right, let's hear what a few people have to say, all right? So, quote was, the states during this period, you're going first, Jakarta. The states during this period were held together by a rope of sand. What do you think Washington meant by this quote? Jakaria, start us off. Please.
I think he meant because the rope of sand, like if you put it on, it's not very strong, so they're struggling to work together.
Struggling to work together. Okay,
Yeah, that.
yes. Brian, you didn't write it down?
You say you should.
Try it. I'll let you know if it's wrong.
They were struggling together and because they were fighting in a war against the British.
Okay, so you've got the little revolutionary component. Jackie, what have you got for us?
I said they're struggling to work together because they had different opinions, so they didn't cooperate as well.
So they have different opinions and they're not cooperating. That's kind of interesting. Jair, what you put down?
George Washington saying they were held together by representing these legal terms they were trying to connect each other.
Oh, struggling to connect each other, okay.
Small
To
feet.
have freedom.
Okay, to have freedom. Jose, what have you got?
I got
I gotta hear you, I'm a little deaf. When I'm getting old, I get deaf.
struggle to keep in together.
Who's struggling to keep together?
Abraham. George Washington.
George Washington struggling to keep together?
No,
States.
the British.
Keep the.
The States, United States. Jennifer Velasquez. No? You don't want to try it out? Maybe.
You got the serious?
We can talk about that a little later. Let's not highlight that right now.
Another day.
Jose, come on. Hay una cámara, pero no tienes que hacer muecas, okay?
What?
Go ahead, Jennifer.
What he said? Don't be a stupid jack.
Go ahead, Jennifer.
I think this quote means that the community or country were separated and were making their own town.
Okay, we're making our own time. So, I asked you for this because all of you got the idea, tiny bit of help at the beginning when we set it up, about a struggle. Once we got independence, once the United States became independent, we had a lot of difficulty coming together. We actually formed a government that really didn't work. We're going to speak about that government today. Before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, before we do that, I want you to finish up your second journal assignment, translation. I know that the overwhelming majority of you did not get a chance to finish this. So I'd like you to spend 15 minutes.
Wait,
15.
how we
Yes.
know about? I
Yes.
remember during.
I did it. I did it.
When is that?
So all of you should have a journal except the one or two of you who do not. Here you go.
What we writing in?
What we are writing, ladies and gentlemen, is the following. So you remember last class we got to the second journal assignment. The question is, I really have two questions here. Number one, what are the unalienable rights of man? And I give you their rights that can't be taken away from us. But what are those rights that are discussed in the Declaration of Independence? Yes, Jakari.
People are given rights by God except to take.
Yes, you had started. And the second question is, why are they important for understanding American government? Make sure to connect specific grievances, complaints, listen up folks, with violations of natural rights. So, can I get a show of hands? How many of you actually finished the first paragraph of this?
Nobody.
Huh? Oh, we barely started it. Less. Right, we only had 3 minutes. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Somebody had dope.
nobody's at the I'd like you to take the next 15 minutes to write as much as you can. Do not worry if you cannot finish the 2 paragraphs. If I have to, we can block up. Huh? This is a grade, yes. This is a numeric grade, yes. 1 to 4.
What I need help.
1 second. Did you have a question, Shikari?
Yeah.
What is it?
we talking about?
What we were talking about here, this is the last question with the Declaration of Independence. So, we spoke about how we got to the Declaration and what's inside the Declaration. This is asking you a 2-part question. First part of the question should be answered, first question should be answered in a paragraph, second in another paragraph. My expectation for this period of time is that you will complete 1 paragraph. You can complete both paragraphs in 15 minutes, more power to you. But I really want to see you complete the first paragraph. I realize we only had 3 minutes at the end of last period to complete this. That was not enough time for you to even start it. So please take these 15 minutes to get a good chunk of your second journal assignment finished. Then we will jump back into the lesson for today on the first government of the United States. Are there any questions? Everybody know what the questions being asked are? They're right on the board.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Huh? Nice try. Yes, Jennifer. Oh, yes, I can help you. I will also help. Who's that? Hi. I'm Finland. Very good. Very good. That's right. But what you really need is.
Yeah.
What you really need, go ahead, you're distracted. What you really need is, how are you going to answer this question? Number 1, what are the inalienable rights? Your notes. What are the inalienable rights? Okay. Fernando, please don't say I forgot. You go check. What are the inalienable rights? This is the discussion of natural rights. Those are the complaints, that's for the second question. The inalienable rights then are life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. Remember what Jefferson says in the Declaration of Independence is a lot like Locke. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's his way of saying property. Yes, it comes from that part of the Declaration. What you need, if you don't have it, you check it. No, it's not that. No. Listen. Jefferson says life. He says that these rights are life. Second one. Right? What's the third one? Yes, the pursuit of happiness. That's Jefferson's way of saying property. So that's what you need to do in the first sentence. Well, once you know that, then you need to go and incorporate these into this first paragraph. Explain. So, Jose, repent.
Oh, yeah.
So, the Inalienable Rights Amendment discussed in the Declaration of Independence. Period. Period. They are, they include the Right Act, they include life, making sense to you too? Liberty? Yes, we read that. Just restate the question. And the pursuit of happiness. So you've got one question. No, I don't. So look, pursuit, P-U-R-S-U-I-T, yes. You already know it's life, liberty, and property. What's the way that Jefferson said property? What's his way of saying property? No. Stop. Pursuit of happiness. That's his way of saying it. So you should really put him on the property. The way he says it is pursuit of happiness. Evidence you could use. Remember in your notes? Not complaints. Complaints you can decide.
You're gonna.
I will help you. What do you think those will be restated before we make one? You okay? Really? Why? Not killing you is later than you. Yeah, tangentially. Are you working on the question? So the one that I like to read.
I think the government.
You don't get it. You can use that as evidence for the first one, because that's where he kind of breaks down and explains what those rights mean with respect to government. Property is when he calls it pursuit of happiness. Okay. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick point of clarification. Yes, I will help you. Just a quick.
We can have more than 6 sentences. In our
Yes, you may have more than 6 sentences.
Alright.
That makes it more fun for me.
Why?
So. Yeah, well, no. One paragraph for this question, one paragraph for the other, not 2 for each. No, you don't have enough to write 2 for each.
You weren't specific, so.
I was very specific.
Or more or less.
Anyway, listen. One point of clarification. Jefferson phrases the third natural right, if you remember, in a different way than Locke does. He does not say property. He says life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That should be the way you phrase it in here, because we're not talking about Locke, we're talking about the Declaration.
Wait, is what?
What?
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. For Jefferson. How are you doing?
I need help.
Yes, I can help.
I'm 8. What is
Well, in the parentheses right there, I put unalienable rights, and then I tell you what it means.
About not being able.
Well, rights, unalienable rights and inalienable rights, they cannot be, they can't take it away from us. So what are those rights? Not killing is one of them, but 3 of them that Jefferson mentioned. Life, liberty.
liberty and freedom?
Right, but what's the other way that Jefferson says property? Pursuit of happiness. Your first paragraph, let me say this here, ladies and gentlemen, just as a point of clarification, your first paragraph should list what those 3 rights are that Jefferson says, and then explain them using your notes. Remember when we broke down the 4 different portions? People form governments to do X, their creator, God, helps them do this. Governments can be overthrown if they become destructive. That really is what you need for the first answer. The list of complaints that you did last time is really what you need to write the second
I got
paragraph.
a question.
Yes, Jakari.
Okay,
How do we start off?
it was life, liberty, and what?
The pursuit of happiness.
Pursuit? Oh.
Because that's Jefferson's way of saying property.
Why? I need help to start off. I know the rest.
I heard you.
Why am I going to
But I know this one man running.
You want to destroy the government here.
Like, I got
What you need to mention here
I don't know.
is the tail end. You need to actually say, what are those 3 rights?
I know.
Here you explain them.
You know,
You can put it all together, sure, absolutely. It's life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. This is not a group activity. I will come and help you out, but there should not be any talking. I should see people working. I see Jennifer working. I see Jair working. I see Juan looking furiously at his watch. You're finished? Okay. I see Jocelyn working. I see Jesus working. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You can ice this is good. You know what you have to do in the second paragraph?
No.
Second paragraph, when we did that list of complaints.